Once in a small village nestled between high mountains, there lived a talented blacksmith named Eldrin. He was known for his exceptional skill in crafting weapons and armor, but what few knew was that he harbored a deep secret. His hands trembled slightly whenever he worked, a remnant of an injury from his childhood. Eldrin's hands, though steady enough for most tasks, were his Achilles' heel. He was embarrassed by the tremor, fearing it would undermine his reputation as the village's best blacksmith. So, he went to great lengths to hide this weakness. He always wore thick leather gloves, claiming they protected him from the heat of the forge. His friends accepted this explanation, and he felt safe in their ignorance. One day, a traveling knight arrived in the village, seeking the finest sword for an upcoming battle. Word quickly spread of Eldrin's skills, and the knight visited him, demanding a weapon that would bring him glory. Eldrin, nervous but eager to impress, accepted the challenge. He poured his heart into the sword, hoping his secret would remain hidden. As he worked, the knight watched closely. "You seem distracted," the knight observed, noticing the slight tremor. Eldrin smiled, masking his anxiety. "I'm fine. Just perfecting the details." Days passed, and the sword took shape, gleaming with potential. Yet, Eldrin's hands continued to betray him. During the final stages of crafting, his tremor intensified. The knight, noticing the slight imperfections forming in the blade, began to doubt Eldrin's ability. "You call yourself a master?" the knight challenged. "That sword will never hold up in battle." Stung by the knight's words, Eldrin felt the pressure mount. His secret was at risk of exposure, and in that moment, he let his guard down. "I'm not perfect," he admitted. "My hands, they tremble sometimes." The knight's expression changed from contempt to understanding. "We all have weaknesses," he replied, "but it's how we face them that matters. Your talent is still undeniable. Embrace your truth, and don't let fear dictate your work." Eldrin was taken aback by the knight's unexpected kindness. Slowly, he began to accept his weakness rather than hide from it. With renewed determination, he forged the sword, this time not as a flawless weapon but as a reflection of his journey and resilience. When he presented the sword to the knight, it was more than just a weapon, it was a symbol of strength born from vulnerability. The knight, recognizing the beauty in the craftsmanship and the story behind it, declared it perfect for his quest. From that day forward, Eldrin learned that sharing one's weaknesses could lead to strength rather than shame. He became known not only for his skill but also for his authenticity, and his reputation grew even stronger. The villagers admired him not for the flawless products he created but for the man who stood behind them, flawed yet brave. Eldrin understood that while it's wise to guard some secrets, revealing vulnerabilities can forge deeper connections and inspire others, and so, in the village, Eldrin's legacy lived on, a testament to the power of accepting one's weaknesses and transforming them into strengths. The story of Eldrin, the blacksmith, conveys powerful lessons about embracing vulnerability, authenticity, and the strength found in community. Eldrin learns that acknowledging his weaknesses, like the tremor in his hands, can lead to personal growth and greater resilience. The narrative emphasizes that true skill lies not in perfection but in the honesty of one's craft and the story behind it. Through his interaction with the knight, Eldrin discovers that sharing vulnerabilities can deepen relationships and foster empathy. He also realizes that facing judgment can lead to self-acceptance and confidence. Ultimately, the villagers' admiration for Eldrin's character reinforces the idea that true worth is recognized beyond accomplishments, reminding us that our imperfections can become sources of strength and connection with others.